Hey guys, Nocturne here. Welcome to the stream. Here we're gonna play D, but we're gonna play more Metal Max instead because I feel like playing that more. Let's pause that. And also, I got to figure out how the Mr. Pie handles disc switching before I play that, since it's a 2-disc game. Don't want to be playing it and then in the middle have to stop because, you know, the second half of the game won't load. So let me switch to my main screen. There we go. So I can see what the hell I'm doing. There it is. Yeah, last time we left off, we got a new tank. And unfortunately, we don't have an engine for it. So we need to go get an engine for said tank. Because otherwise, the tank is pretty much worthless. Let's see. Let's make sure everything is full up. Okay. Alright, we are good to go. To should be Frieza. Because the cave we need to go to is right over this way. Okay. No, I don't want to use my main gun on these. Hopefully the engine shouldn't take that long to find. Of course, we gotta deal with these assholes. These are such a giant pain in the ass. Nope, this isn't it. It was the one that was over this way, I think. Is this the one where I had to stay at the inn first? Hopefully the tide is still down, because that would be a pain in the ass if it's not. Alright, fine. There we are. Pretty sure. Yes, this is it. Yes, we're stuck here where the encounter rate seems to be much higher than the rest of the game. see something. Yeah, get out of the tank and just attack. Okay. It might be better off getting out of the tanks and attacking for right now. Okay, so we should take this one. Let's see. Where's that engine? Okay. Okay. We can just use secondary guns to deal with this thing. Of course, you just have to watch out if it runs away. Okay, good. Let's try this. This is probably a bad idea. No, I want you out. Yeah, get rid of the ants first. Yeah, we're better off not even being in the damn tanks. Just need to find the engine and then we're out of here. Yeah, it's one down. Go. Hell yeah. Yes. We'll just remove some armor tiles because we're not going to keep this on for long. Okay. Get the fuck out of here. Yep. Okay. now we're in business. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Give. Hell yeah. Now we got a tank that can actually move. Actually, let me do this first. Why is it? Hold on. Yeah, I have an engine and I have a... Oh, I don't have a C unit. That's the problem. Forgot I can't move without a C unit. Alright, so we'll take the C unit from the wild buggy since we're not going to use that one. I forgot to tow this. No, I want to keep the... Actually, we have that extra HAL 900, so we can give it to... We can give it to Dragoon for now. And then when we find something better, we'll use it, because we're not going to use the wild buggy anymore. In fact, we'd probably strip more parts from the wild buggy, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Give me that Gatling gun. Okay, never mind then. Then we will give the Gatling gun back. Okay. Alright, so let's move the... Park the wild buggy here. Alright. Can I move now? There we go. Okay. Nope, you. You take Skeets. And Stella, you stay in the ambulance for now. There we go. So we are cooking now. Yes. I would like ammo. Yes. Fill up my armor tiles, please. Alright, let's see how armored this tank is. 1300, not bad. So yeah, we finally ditched the wild buggy, which can't really hold all that much. SP-wise. It was the weakest one out of the 3. Alright, so... let's look at... so let's look at the Dragoon for a second. Okay, the Dragoon has no slot for secondary guns. And it has no slot for SE. So it just has a main gun, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright, we'll have to... I think this is one that we're going to use for the rest of the game. I think. There's this one. Well, we're going to be using it for a while, so we might as well open up the secondary gun slot. And we can do that at Rocco, so... actually, give the dog system to me. Because I want it in whatever the main tank is. Go to Rocco. Okay. Alright, who's the guy that... is it you? Or are you just a repair person? Yeah, you're just the repair person. I don't need repairs. Oh yeah, it's the guy in the tent. That's right. It's you. Open slot. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. No. Oh yeah, I also want to mod the engine on this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do I have? Yeah, I do. Ah, that's fine. Alright. So let's, before we do that... yeah, you have the best engine that we can get at the moment. Where was the person that mods engines at? Nope. Get your ass back in there, boy. Is that at Audrey? This building? Well, let's save anyway, now that we got all that done. So that way we don't have to do that crap again. Okay, I think if I go down here, there should be a ramp. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, yeah. shitload of money, but I got it. I'll try not to. Nope. Alright, so... now I want to go to status. So yeah, now it can hold a lot more. Because now the maximum SP is 1500. I got for cash 7 grand. I still got enough to open up that secondary slot, so let's do that. Nope. That's what I want. Yes. Alright, perfect. Nope. Now, let's go to Frieza. So we can purchase a secondary gun for Dragoon. Okay, you're the shell salesman. Don't need that. Are you the one selling guns for tanks? Nope, you're just full tank. Okay, you're rent-a-tank. I don't need you. I already got 3. Yep, we did that already. Okay, you're tools for and weapons for humans. It's not what I'm looking for. Might have been back at Rocco. Probably in here. Let's see. Nope, you're just full tank again. You're the hunter office. You'll probably save the game. Yeah, I'll save the game. Okay. Okay, I think you're where I'm looking for. 'Cause I think it was this guy. There we go. Yeah. What C unit is on the... Oh, you have the HAL? Yeah, let me get rid of that. Okay, let me equip it. Okay, and we'll sell the HAL 900. Nah, we're good. Let's see. That on the Dragoon. We'll sell the old gun on the Dragoon. Let's make sure to equip the gun. There we go. All right. Okay, we'll save again. And then we're going to head towards the Corona building, which is the next area that's quote-unquote required to go through. Only because if we don't do it, we can't open up more of the world to explore. So back to Frieza. And this way we need to go, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Okay, more plants. There we go. Pretty sure it's this way. Or not. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Let me check. Okay, we gotta go to where the beach caves are and go west from there. Okay, I think though we should teleport back to Frieza so we can stop at full tank and get ourselves fully loaded. I think there's a full tank man in here. Yep, there you are. Yes. Nope. There we go. Now let's see there we go, 1600. Not bad. Not bad at all. Damn it. Now, it would be smarter for us to fight these things outside of the vehicles. Or maybe not. That was a shitload of damage on poor Masakazu. Okay, we will stay in our tanks when we fight these guys. That is good information to know. Alright, so we need to go to where we can head west from here. Not back into that cave again. Okay, good. We're finally at a decent amount of speed from them. Okay, we gotta go around there somehow. Yep, here we go. Nope, over there. Not even worth fighting these guys, really. Whatever, just kill them. Okay, at least Dragoon is a lot more armored than these laser earthworm assholes. There we go. Should be this way. We don't have to worry too much about our tanks because we can't use them in the Corona building. There it is. So we need to park the tanks here. Earthquake. Another one. I'm getting earthquakes everywhere. So now this is the only building in the game that has items that are missable. Luckily though, the missable items that are in here aren't really worth all that much, so you don't really have to worry about it. You are gonna want to get them though. Hello. Eek! Okay. Hello again. Please spare me. Okay. Yeah, we can't use the elevators either. You know, earthquakes and all that. Nope. There she is. Stay away from me. If you get any closer, I'm gonna jump. What? You say you're not bad? Is that true? No. I knew it, you liar. Okay, I think I can trust you. My name is Melina. I was traveling with my father to find my mother. We need to go to the next island, but the bridge is collapsed. Dad was thinking about setting explosives to make this building fall so we could use it as a makeshift bridge, but I'm not so sure that's going to work. Please, you must help my father. The elevators have stopped after the earthquake from earlier, but they should start again if you press the switch on that computer. On. So yep, we got 21 floors. Some of them have items, most of them don't. And the elevator only goes to certain floors, so we're gonna leg it throughout this entire building. And sometimes enemies do come up here. Okay, who has... Actually, let's do this first, since let's do smart things. Let's get our HP back, since, you know, we got destroyed by those friggin' laser earthworms. That's good enough. Thank you. Okay, so we found some cash. Oh, Venocatter cannons. I don't like the looks of these. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, they're nothing. They're completely worthless to fight. I think there's golden ants here, though. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Nope. Might as well check every single floor, because once we're done with this building, we can't access it again. Even though the stuff that's in here isn't really all that important. Which is nice that there's no items that are completely missable in this game. And that was by design. Found a gold bar. We can sell that for money. That's my dog barking. Okay, nothing here. Just gonna keep heading up. I gotta check every inch, make sure we're not missing any treasure. And there's nothing hidden on the floor either. Okay, we can just attack these. We know that they're not really that bothersome. Okay. There we go. And this is the last item. And it's just another gas mask. Which... do we have 3? We might not. I think Stella still needs one. So that actually works out in our favor. Yeah, she didn't have one. Okay, good. Alright, so it's a good thing we grabbed that. We wouldn't have to buy one now. Here's the roof. Gonna be very careful on the roof. Hello, sir. Ah, I'm scared of heights. Huh? Who are you? Oh, I see. My daughter told you everything. Yeah, I'm Sumaku, the guy whose wife walked out on him. I'm not good with heights, but this has to be done. Follow me. And I like the detail of he walks really slowly around the pits so he doesn't fall into them. That's a cute little detail they didn't have to put in. I'm gonna set these explosives inside the elevator and blow them up on the 4th floor. If my math is right, the rubble should cover the gap between the 2 islands. Once I set them, run like hell. Are you ready? Yep. Please let me run. Alright. We've completed the Corona building. That's all we needed to do. And now another section of the world has been opened up to us. Okay. Just a mollusk cannon. There we go. So now we have a whole new area to explore and a new town. Ooh boy, suicide bombs. So yeah, these things mostly like self-destruct and blow themselves up. You know, hence the name. Hello, sirs. This is El Migra, best place around these parts. Hey, you're a hunter, right? You guys are cool. We've been having trouble with a group of bandits lately. Maybe you could look into it? First things first. Good day. You here to return your tanks? No, these are my tanks. You can't have them. Okay, this is a rent-a-tank place. Here's what I'm looking for. I'm guessing you're the full... Nope, you're the tank parts person. Alright, what do you have? Ooh, you have new cannons. Holy shit, look at these. Ooh. I want that. I want that long tom. How dare you encroach upon my chat? Be gone. Be gone, foul bot. Alright, so we're pretty close to buying it. Alright, we're time to grind for a bit, it looks like. Let's see what else they have. Beam Blaster, Napalm, god damn, a Giga Bowl. Ooh. Impulse Engine. And the Emmy. The new C unit. Okay. Alright, it's time for us to Grind out some shit. Okay, you sell shells. Yeah. We're good here. What do you have? Tools for tanks? Sure. Oh, that magnetic barrier is tempting. But, we'll hold off on that for now. Because I believe there's new bounties here. We have the hunter office. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the mammoth tank. Ooh, Gomez. 50,000 gold. Holy shit. He looks like quite the customer. Okay, you're full tank. Let's get our armor tiles stocked up. Okay, let's save since we made it to this new town. Yes. Alright, let's see what's in here. Welcome to the Iron Pit, where all tank lovers can get their modding fill. Oh, you're another mod place. Okay. That vehicle yours? You bet. Smooth ride. Why, thank you, sir. Welcome to the Iron Pit. Is this your first time modding? Hell no. Oh. You're just the tutorial person. I'm the chassis modder. Okay, so we don't have to go to Rocco anymore. We can just come here. Some vehicles may have a main gun, but no way to fire SE shells. So what can you do? You take that vehicle to a modder and open up its slot. Okay, and you tune up engines. Alright. Alright, let's see what's shaking in the bar. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Have you checked out the Iron Pit? Yes. Cool place, right? Sure is. Huge? Yuge? Yuge. Yuge isn't that far away from here. Those bandits could raid us and we wouldn't have time to hide. I'm not gonna call it huge. Not many are lucky enough to get to Il Nigra in one piece. Yeah, we had to blow an entire building up to get here. A lot of people want to move here from Yuge. Hello, random person's house that I'm barging into. I just hate penniless guys. I'm working as hard as I can to earn a living. Anything for the sake of my beloved. But good for you. Got anything in here? Okay. Yeah, I heard one of the dancers at the pub knows something about the bandits. I think her name's Nana. We moved here from Yuge. Knock knock, motherfucker. The bandits haven't attacked us yet, but I fear it's only a matter of time. Well, we should probably do something about these bandits. Murder every single one of them. I'm a single woman in a foreign town. How am I supposed to feed my children? Hello, children. Okay. Alright, everything seems to be in order here, miss. My key gone. I don't need your massage. Whoop. Here's the inn. I would like your highest quality room, please. Only the best for me. Good to hear that full jingle. Anything in the drawers? Wow, not even a Bible. Alright. Hello, sir. I'm just gonna barge into your room here. Keep going west and you'll run into a river. Follow it south and you'll reach Yuge. Okay, you sleeping. This is the end for Yuge. Alright, everything seems to be in order here. It is time to make some money. Oh. We got some bigger gun hippopotamuses. Oh no. They are extremely heavily armored. I don't like that. We definitely need to up our cannons. Because this is not going to go well. This ain't going to shake out well. Yeah, especially since we haven't taken one of these guys out yet. Okay, luckily they seem to be targeting Amber, who has the most SP. Okay, no special shells. That's right, you don't have an SE gun. You do. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. I'm afraid to get out of the tank and attack, because I'm afraid one of these guys will probably absolutely murder one of my guys here. All right, so we'll do this. I'll draw aggro. Natsukazu will get out. Attack them with the Sonic Boomer. You'll also get out. And you will attack them with the Sonic Boomer. Okay. That does even worse. Okay, get your asses back in the tanks. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. You get your ass back in the ambulance. we might have to run. Because I don't think we can kill these things right now. Yeah, because the ambulance has no more SP. And I don't want to risk shit on it getting broken. Alright. We need to bail. Okay, let's go back to El Migra. That was a depressing display. Okay, your new parts. Neither of you guys are a full tank, are you? Nope, your shells. And the other guy was tools for tanks. Alright. Or maybe in here? No, this is the rent-a-tank place. Let's go back to Rio Rado. That's the fastest place we can go to get our shit filled up. Armor tiles first. Yeah. Might as well fill up all our ammo. Alright, let me see. Let me see how much I can sell the main cannon on the on Dragoon for. Because if that puts me over enough to get that more powerful gun, we could be able to drop those hippo enemies. And thus we'll be able to start raking in the cash. Alright, so let's see. How much was the long tom? $60,000. Alright. Yeah. Alright. How much will you give me for this? 1,600. I think that'll be enough. Let's check. Do some quick math here. Yep. That'll put me just over. Hell yeah. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. That's fine. I don't care. That is not a big loss, considering how much we've we've improved our firepower. Alright, now if we run into those gun hippopotamuses again, we'll see how much of a difference this makes. Nope, fool. You stupid fool. Fine. That's why it defaulted me to. That's why it defaulted me to leaving the tank. Because the tank had no damn weapons. Okay. Stupid. Equip the weapon, please. There we go. Alright, let's see what this long Tom can do. Go for a long Tom myself. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Not bad for cash, though. Alright, let's see if we run into those Escunpopotamuses again. Okay. Okay, these aren't bad for gold, since we're going to need a shitload of that, because it looked like we could upgrade our armor and weapons here too. Ow. Oh yeah, we can't do anything here yet. They stepped on the mines, but they're still fine. These guys are monsters. Want to take us on? Bring it on, then. Who are you supposed to be? You better scram if you care for your lives. Here he is. Malone's coming. I didn't want to do this yet. Okay, so this is Yuge. Where you going, sir? You scared? Scared of little old me? Hold it. You don't look like bandits. Okay, you can come in. Out of the way. This is the town of Yuge. Tools for humans. Let's see what you got. Nothing I need. And what about you, friend in red? Alright, what you got here? Hand Vulcan, Dragon Spray, football helmet, fireman uniform. The shield cape is new. Can't afford any of this shit though. And unfortunately, Yuge isn't a town we can use the dog system to teleport to. So if we want to come here, we have to go to Il Migre first. Yeah, all the places are barricaded. Hello. Nana! Okay, that was fun. There's no one to talk to there. Stupid. Okay. Welcome to our inn. I would like no room, please. I don't care about your massage technique. I don't need it. We're busier than ever since those guys came. Sigh, I miss those peaceful days. This is the memory center. Okay, let's see what tank stuff they got here. Okay, we'll go to the bar in a second. Ah, spare me. Okay. This is the memory center I just saved. Oh, just kidding. Ha 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 ha, asshole. Who are you? Leave now if you don't want to get hurt. What if I'm into that? This was a tank repair shop. Got anything damaged? Want me to break it even further? No, I'm good. Hello, sirs. What? Too scared to talk to us outside your vehicle? Ha, some hunter you are. Hey, you in there, show yourself. It's only proper manners to say hello in person. The boss is coming with his tank soon. You should run while you still can. Ha 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 ha. Alright, well, I know they're baiting us, but... Okay, here we are. You got something to say? Our boss Malone left this town to me. I can't have some random hunter walking around our turf. I'm giving you the chance to leave with your life rather than in a body bag. Will you take it? Nah. Huh? You want to take us on? Yes. It's your funeral. Die, you filthy bounty hunter. Malone's stooges drew near, and there's 3 of them. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put our gas masks on because I think these guys can try to put you to sleep. And that is not good. Yup. Oh no, I think these need earplugs. Yup, shit. Oh well, that's fine. Hey, they got laser beams. I don't like that. Alright, one more left. Wouldn't it be funny if we could fight them in the tank? Not bad. Got anything to say now? Healing capsule, cough. Nope. You is dead, friend. Okay. Could cut me some slack. I wasn't really gonna hurt you. Yeah, they talked a big game. Huh? Oh, this is not a real memory center. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. Ah, spare me. Okay, what about up here? I didn't even go into here yet. Whew, I thought you were with them. Hurry, get inside. Okay, you have tank parts as well. What do you have? The same... Oh, man, look at this shit. That pisses me off. I could have gotten one of these in here. And it's even less weight. That's annoying. Damn. Look at how much a V24 Hulk is. Good thing we found one. For free. Alright, we can't afford shit here. So it's gonna take a while for us to build up the money to outfit our tanks. What tank tools do you have? Nothing. Alright, let's check the bar. Blurg. This place is so crappy, it makes me want to drink, but I overdid. Bleh. Hey, you have fun puking over there? Whoops, went too far. Sup, motherfuckers? Hey, you saw the ferry boat? Cross the river and head east if you're curious. I was about to see the ferry boat, but I left like a coward. Looks like that chick Nana ran off. It's a damn shame. I joined them because the money was good. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. The things we're doing, they're terrible. What's worse, once you join, you're in for life. The only way to leave is as a corpse. That wimp at the harbor cried as he begged for his life. Hehehehe. They said their boss is coming here in a tank. If that's really the case, there's nothing we can do. We're all gonna die. That's a shame. Yeah, well, that was a fun little sojourn into here. Alright, let's go back to Ilmigra. We can't do that on the shells menu. Okay. Oh yeah, I still need to just fucking grind for cash and shit. Earplugs, that's what I wanted to see if they had. I don't need to exit the tanks out here. I do need to exit them in here, though. Okay. Weapons and armor for humans. Here they are. Yes. There we go. Oh yeah, we need to sell that gold bar. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can we sell this? Yes, we can. That's right, I need to get a metal detector instead of the mine detector. Let's see. Alright, everyone's good with their shit. Okay, what human tools do you have? Look at that. Just what I was looking for. Okay, so we don't need the mine detector anymore, so we can sell that. Alright, we're good here. Alright, let's save. And then we'll go see what this Malone person has in store. There's the lady. Okay, let me check something quick. Let's do one last thing in here. We didn't go to the bar in here. Watching those young maidens dance is a bit too much for my old heart. Yeah, you said it. It's not like I came here for the show, no siree. Uh-oh. What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. They are shaking it. Alright, that's it. A group of bandits has settled in Yuge. They act as if they own the place. That's why so many people are moving to Ilmigra. Nana came from Yuge, apparently. This is the dressing room. Nothing to see here. Huh. I'll have a rocket pinga, please. Alright, I'm good. Hello. What do you think of my legs? You have to know how to move them just right. Yeah, I bet. Did you come here to see me? Yes. I get it. You want to hear about the bandits, right? Mr. Hunter? Wait in the dressing room. I'll come get you once I'm ready. Okay. Okay. It's okay, Sam. Let them in. All those bandits making Problem in Yuge work for this bad guy called Malone. Yeah, I've heard Malone is a pretty bad guy. But I've heard Malone is just the underling of someone much, much worse. Okay, well, that was fun. Alright, now, let's go to the harbor. That's not for talking, silly. Excuse me. I still have yet to see those S-gun hippopotamuses show up. Sure, why not? This fucking shit. Oh, that is a legion of ants. Oh, what are they? I was about to say, what do they attack like 50 times? Because that would be hilarious. They got a lot of HP. Six attacks is a lot, though. I mean, too bad they only do one SP each. They're good for experience, though. We do have to be at a certain level in order to beat the game. It's not that high, but we do need to be there. Okay. Okay, give me one moment. Okay. Okay, we're doing pretty good on SP for the tanks. First things first, though. Let's equip these earplugs we got. No mines this time. Hello, dickheads. Okay, I think they're gonna say the same shit. Okay, here he is. Malone's coming. I want to see this Malone as well. Boss, these guys are tough. So you've been messing with my gang, huh? Yes. You dirty bounty hunter. I'll crush you. Okay. So we're gonna kill the Stooges first. And now we're in tanks this time. now we have headphones, so we don't earplugs, so we don't have to worry about the hypnotic waves. And we're still in our tank, so we don't have to worry about the less defense either. So yeah, as you can see, Malone is a punk. Alright, so take care of Malone. You can keep working on Malone's stooge. He does get 2 attacks that hit everybody, though. That is kind of annoying. You know what? We'll spare 1 to kill the stooge off, finally. Because he's annoying. There we go. This is taking a long-ass time. Yeah, some flame rounds do. Oh, never mind. Cool. Nice. Is everybody gonna get a level up? Nice. Ah, and don't kill me. I'll tell you where the boss is hiding. Gomez's hideout is near a big waterfall. So, Gomez. The next bounty we need to kill. So the ferry's gonna take us south. Okay, not much going on in there. Alright, so there's something hidden around here we need to get. Ferry building, drive 4 steps to the right, and then down 9 or 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, see, the metal detector is way better. Look, we found a V48 Kong just sitting there. Okay, and what I'm going to do... Oh, I'm going to equip it to my tank. Because I think this one's better. Yes, it's way better. Alright. What do you have as an engine? Oh, the Fuji. Oh, we're just passing them on down. Okay, let's see if the ambulance can... Let's see if Amber can move. Okay, it still can. Good. Alright. So let's take a look at that new... Wow. Look at all that SP we can use. Okay. So the maximum... Wow, we can carry 52 tons now on the Dragoon. 35 tons on Skeets. And 23 tons on Amber. That is a shitload. Plus we can sell the improved Fuji for money. But first things first, we need to find a town. And there is a town called Eden nearby. I might be far away from Eden. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so there's a town to the southeast and a town to the east. That's a big boy. Okay, I don't like it using sonic attacks because those can get out of control quickly. I see a building. Oh no, not more. Not more hypo birds. What? This looks like a town. Are you a town? You are. Good. Yes, I do. Please fill my armor tiles, sir. My god. This is the most we've had to pay this entire game to get our armor tiles filled. Yeah, fill my ammo, please. Thank you. Nope. Real hunters go after a bounty for the thrill of the challenge. You're doing it for the reward, you're doing it wrong. Says you. You're a new fellow, Mr. Kamikaze. 22,000. I could buy a lot of shit with that money. The only problem is he is a random encounter in a specific area. And he can run away. No, I don't need repairs. And then when he runs away and you find him again, all of his health is back. Alright, let's save since we're here. Yes. Alright, let's make sure that this town was saved in the dog system. Okay, so this is Seoul. Alright. There's another tank parking lot. Of course, you know, there's really no purpose for it out here. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the inn. Let's see what else is shaking around here. Don't mind me watching you sleep. There's something underground making loud thumping noises. I can barely get any sleep at all. Hello? Interested in this lab? Yeah. Then I'll give it to you. On one condition, you have to beat that monster in the sewers. Alright. Fine. Whatever. I was just in here. Okay, there's the teleporter. We'll mess around with the teleporter later. There is stuff we can do with it. Okay, what human tools do you have? Okay, nothing really. And I'm guessing you have armor and weapons. Huh, that's funny. Ooh, we got a lot of good shit here. Alright, we need to get some bounties down so we can start buying some shit. Alright. Okay, we're all full. Alright, so that's Seoul, which is to the east, and Eden was southeast. So, not here. Plus, we have 2 bounties running around that we need to get. Metal peckers? Sounds painful. Okay, so let's see if we can find Eden. It is in the mountains somewhere, so there's plenty of mountains here. Okay, just wandering SP tiles. Sure. Oh, jeez. Oh, I see. That's funny, actually. And they're completely worthless to fight. Oh, could this be it? Another sonic emitter. Okay, it's getting to where we need to replace this ambulance. it having high SP isn't so high anymore, and it's starting to outlive its usefulness as just something to cart people around in. Okay, what's our cash situation? Because we need another long tom if we're gonna fight Mr. Kamikaze. Okay, we're almost at another 6,000. Or we can get that better gun. And pass the long tom down to Skeets. Which I think that better gun was like 80,000. Which that shouldn't take long to get. Although if we run into enemies like this, it could take a while. Oh, these guys again. No. Waste of time. Oh, come on, really? There we go. This should be Soul. Or, I mean, Eden. Hello, welcome to Eden. I was right. Okay, so let's see what's in the hunter's office here. Our current wanted, Centipedron, is lurking somewhere in the deepest part of the caves to the south. That's a new one. Oh, that's not a poster. Oh! Hello. Okay, and there's Mr. Kamikaze again. Alright. Okay, there's a lot of shit going on here. What do you do? You're looking for new parts for your tank? Okay, you're the tank parts person. What do you have to sell? Whew. Wow. I want it. Oh, wow, this only has 4 bullets. That's how you know it's fucking nuts. There's a V48 Hulk for sale. Nope. Now what about you? Okay, what tank tools do you have? Auto AC. Tempting, but no. Okay, you're full tank. Might as well just top everything off. Nope. Well, let me guess. You sell shells, probably? Yep. So what shells do you have? Sleeping pack. Ooh, these are really good to have. Hollow charge shells. Let's see. So that would be 300. That'd be 600. 1,000. I can't do math. That's fine. Okay, let's save. Because we need some money quick. Because we got so much shit we gotta buy. Okay, we don't need any repairs. Although I don't want to do too much, because these 3 tanks aren't tanks we're going to take to the end of the game. So I don't want to build them up too much. Because there is a definite 3 tanks we are going to use for the end of the game. And that's not any of them. Okay, so in Eden, people just live in train cars. That's interesting. Oh, what's in the tent? Hello. You're visiting the Tokyo Tower. You should really check out the viewing platform at the top. If I remember right, a group of scientists looking to protect their advanced research started living there long ago. Alright. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get Mr. Kamikaze. But to do that, we need to go back to near to where the ferry was. So, we need to go back to Seoul, because that's the closest place to there. Or, here might be close. We just need to go back up through that mountain pass here. We'll go west. Oh, let me run from this. I don't need to bother with this thing. There we go. When we find a lot of giant cracks in the ground, that's when we'll know we're close to where Mr. Kamikaze is. Not these guys. These guys aren't really that big of a deal. Whatever. Here we are. He's a rare enemy that shows up around this area. So we're not going to bother with these guys. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting this. The shop specializes in tools for tanks. I'm gonna buy Mr. Bunny. I will cherish Mr. Bunny forever. Okay, what do you do, friend? Human tools? Ooh. The Game Kid. Oh, that's expensive. 49,800. It's a bit too rich for me. Would be nice to have a Game Kid, though. Something to do while we're, you know, traveling around. Alright, so we'll travel around here. We'll know when we find them. Okay, nope, just more of these guys. pretty sure it's these cracks in the ground that he shows up at. Oh. Oh, finally. I can see if the main guns we have now will work on these guys better. Yeah, much better. These things still have a shitload of HP, though. Luckily, they don't seem to be able to do that much damage to the tanks since we have so much SP now. But this does not bode well for fighting Mr. Kamikaze. If only one of us is doing actual sizable damage. They sure do pick a target and just stick with it. There we go. Okay, we'll see how much these guys are worth, money and experience-wise. Because it could be worth it to go after these guys. If worst comes to worst, we can go to Eden or Soul. Let's see. 304? 600. Not bad. Not what we were looking for, but not bad at all. Nope, more of these. Not interested. I'm pretty sure it's here. Yeah. Close to the cracked ground just south of the trader camp. It's a waste of shells. I really want to fight. I really want to see how we do against Mr. Kamikaze. Not yet. Nah, we'll save those. We'll just go right here. Go up and down until somebody shows up. I'll take these out. I forgot the Dragoon has a shitload of ammo. There it is. Okay, they're not bad for stuff either. See what the hollow charge shells does on these guys. 'Cause I'm pretty sure these are really good shells. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, these are very good to have. Go in here. Okay. No, I don't want any metal peckers. Bitch. Whatever. How much money we got? 6,000? We're getting there. There we go. Ooh, you're new. Okay, so you take 2 turns and hit everybody. And you are heavily armored. You are extremely heavily armored. I don't like that. Ugh. Here he is. Alright, let's see if we can get him. We'll try the hollow charge shell on him first. Okay, nothing. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna have to pound him with regular shots until he dies. Or he leaves. Okay, yeah, Stella's probably not... I might have Stella get out of her tank and attack. Well, it's better than not doing anything. Yes, just keep taunting me. That's fine. Come on. Fuck. Keep taunting. Don't run. Stay right where you are. We're almost out of bullets. Yes! That was... wow. That was lucky. That was very lucky, because he could have just bolted at any moment. I think everybody's gonna level up off of that. Alright. Let's go to Eden. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to Riorado. Doesn't really matter. Alright, let's load up on everything. Yep, fill up my armor tiles, please. Alright, let's collect the reward. And rake in the fat stacks of cash. Man, I can't believe how lucky we got. Good job, Nocturne. Mr. Kamikaze's bounty amounts to 22,000. Are you gonna cash it in now? You bet your ass I am. World's a safer place now. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, we're still nowhere near enough money to get that tank that's in Port Slum. Yeah, we're only about halfway, so we're gonna have to wait for a huge bounty to do that first. But now that we got all this cash, Let's get some new shit for our tanks. No, I don't want tank tools. There we go. Yeah, I want this. Yeah. Because I'm going to sell the other gun. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. That would be stupid. And we'll sell the cannon. Yep, that's fine. Okay, I am out of juice. Cash goes fast. Wow. That's a big hit. That's fine, though. What do you mean? Is anybody else over? Oh, you are. Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright, 1 second. Okay, just give me 1 moment. My walkthrough went back to the top. Let me get back to where I was. Because I think we can go after Gomez now. Because I think he's nearby. Yeah. Hey Johnny, good to see ya. Welcome to Metal Max. I'm glad you could make it. This is a RPG where it's a post-apocalyptic future and you drive tanks around. This game is awesome. You hunt bounties, and you basically can do whatever you want, and you can end the game anytime you want after you get your first tank. Even after you get your first tank, you could just go back and end the game right there. Yeah, this is kind of like Advance Wars, except it's a regular JRPG. This game never came out over here, so I'm playing in English translation. But yeah, this game's awesome. In fact, we're going after another bounty right now. Okay, let's see how our new gun handles. Hell yeah. Alright, much better. So yeah, you can be in the tanks, and you can go out of the tanks as well. In fact, I'll show that. You can just pop right out. Yeah, the music in this game is great. Okay, get back inside. Alright, so we need to head west. Yeah, actually it's an ambulance, so you can open up a main gun slot on it to have it use a main gun. Otherwise, it just uses secondary guns. And whatever character is driving inside of there, they heal as you drive around in it. So you can make it into a main unit, but it starts out as a support one. You can mod the tanks however you want in this game. And the best part is, if a tank goes to 0 SP, it doesn't get destroyed automatically. It can still take damage until things break on it. There we go. Yes. Yeah, HP is for the pilot, and then SP is the armor tiles on the tank. The only thing you have to worry about on the tank... Here, let me go into status. So, this right here, the C unit, and the engine, those are the two most important parts of the tanks. If they break, the tank can't move anymore, and it's dead in the water. You have to tow it somewhere to get them repaired, or if they're broken, you need to buy new ones. But that won't happen until the SP runs out. Then you have to worry about stuff breaking on the tank. Gun tower. Yeah, this thing is heavily armored. No, they don't. You just buy better equipment for them. You know, guns do more damage. The better C units you have, the better defense they have. You can get secondary guns and SE guns. The most important thing, though, is the engine, because the engine determines how much weight a tank can carry. Because if the tank goes over its weight capacity, it can't move. And you either need to remove a item from it, or you need to remove SP from it in order to make it light enough so it can move again. Okay, let me check something here. Back. Let me go to... one second here. So this dog system right here, this is for fast travel. You can go to any town you visited, as long as it's one you can go to, because certain towns don't count. And we're going to go back to the start. Oh, sorry. Alright, so let's... Nope, I don't want to leave. Let's refill our ammo. And refill our SP. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shops that you can roll the tanks into. And we don't have just these 3. We got this one as well. This was the second tank we got in the game. The one in the middle is the first tank. The ambulance is the third. And the one that I'm riding in the front is the 4th tank we found. We found 2 more vehicles. We weren't able to get them yet. One of them is a light armored vehicle, LAV. We have to defeat something in a sewer in order to get that. And the other one is an Abrams tank, but we need to spend about $60,000 to $62,000 in order to get it. Otherwise, the guy won't give it to us. Yeah. Yeah, the tank that I'm in the front is a Panzer tank. And you can name the tanks, so... I named it Dragoon because it's a Panzer tank. The middle tank is the Mosquito, so I called it Skeets. And we have the ambulance, so I just called it Amber. Alright, let's go to... And then we have Mr. Bunny. Mr. Bunny doesn't do anything. It's just something we can buy to put in the tank. Yeah, Dragoon is a big boy. Alright, let me go to Ilmigra. So I can go take the ferry boat again. We just have wandering armor tiles. So yeah, what the tiles do is they just cling to things and give them more armor. Oh, we did a crit, and it's definitely gone. Yeah, if you see it say you made a perfect shot, it means you did a critical hit. Alright, so here's the ferry. And as for things that you actually need to do in this game, you can count them on one hand. The only things you need to do is, 1, get a tank at the start. So that opens a barrier so you can explore more of the world. 2 is there's a gun battery you have to destroy. That opens up more of the world to explore. We just finished the Corona building, and destroying that opened up this area that we're in now. And the only other thing that we technically have to do after that is, trying to remember. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head, but there's like one other thing. Yeah, this is a Data East joint. Published by Data East and made by a company called Createch. need to head south. We got missile boats. In fact, this was the last game that Data East published for the Famicom. And they went out with a bang, because this game is fantastic. They're still making Metal Max games to this day. The only problem is only like 1 or 2 of them came over here to America. And it wasn't until the PlayStation 2. There's a game called Metal Saga. That's the only Metal Max game that came out here in America. No, we got laser beetles. There is, yeah. Yeah, the one that's for the SNES, Metal Max Returns, is a remake of this one. Yeah, I did a vote to see if people wanted me to play this one or the SNES one, and this one won. Which is fine with me. I actually prefer this one. Okay, so we're looking for a waterfall. Because in the waterfall is our next bounty that we want to get. Ooh, these things are good. These things are worth a lot of money. Yes. Yeah, there's secondary guns for some of the cannons that can attack everything. Yeah, let me see. Do I have one? No. Okay, that just attacks 1. And yours just attacks 1. Luckily, we're strong enough now that we don't have to worry about these things running away or anything. There we go. Yep, 840 gold for those 4. And looky here. But yeah, this game rocks. In fact, the music that plays when you fight one of your bounties is so good that it's been used in every single game in the series, and I've made it the ringtone for my phone. Yeah. It replaced the Torgo theme from Mystery Science Theater 3000. That's been my phone thing for years. Okay, there should be a waterfall around here somewhere. Oh, hi. We've seen these things before. They're nothing. Ooh. So yeah, a lot of the enemies in this game are animals and machines just rammed together. And this game has almost zero plot. There is a plot, you have to look for it, but it's not really that consequential. This is a big old open world RPG. And usually I hate those, but for some reason I really like this one. Probably because it has to deal with tanks and shit like that. Oh, earthquake. That's fine. There's a waterfall. For the most part, there are a couple of areas that are blocked off. Like I said, in the beginning of the game, you have to get a tank in order to open up out of the first area. There's a gun battery you have to destroy in order to open up a second area of the game. And we just destroyed a building to open up the area we're in now. But other than that, you don't really have to do anything in this game. Everything is pretty much optional. You don't even have to go over the bounties. After the bounties that you have. You don't have to do a damn thing in this game. You can do whatever you want. I mean, hell, you don't even have to fight the final boss if you don't want to. Come on. These little things really gonna block me? There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a place here. Alright, we're right near town, so we're getting out of here. I don't feel like dealing with these guys. Not when there's a town right there. These things can't even do that much damage anyway. Come on, really? There we go. Oh, hello, friends. Tremble. It was a demon. A red demon and a crimson... Oh, we met this guy at the start of the game. This is the Red Wolf. He came for our bounties. No signs of life. I can't believe they're fucking dead. Oh, there he is. Oh, and there's Gomez. There's the bounty we want to get. You killed my minions in just a few moments. You're even stronger than they say, Red Wolf. And yet you can't defeat me, not while she's my hostage. Look who's here, Red Wolf. The woman you've been looking for all over the world. Your girlfriend. Ooh. Is that really you, Nina? Nina, please say something. Ha ha ha, if you promise to let me go, I won't kill her. So what's it gonna be, Wolf? ... Get out of my sight, you scum. Why, thank you. Take good care of her. Ha 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 ha. Nina! Huh? Ho ho ho, you were the Red Wolf? I can't believe you fell for it. What an idiot. Waha, outside his tank, the mighty Red Wolf is only flesh and blood like everyone else. Go to hell. Maybe you'll meet your woman there. Uh-oh. Gomez's tank drew near. Oh, this is not good. This poor bastard. God. Alright, he's just gonna get annihilated. No, he's trying to fight back. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Not outside of the tank. No, it's not. That's why you tricked him out of the tank. Dead. Wolf has died. You did it! Ha ha ha, yes, I did it! Ha 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 ha. Hi guys. What's going on? Huh? What do you want? Don't tell me you're here for my head or something. Oh, we might hear the boss music, so prepare yourself. Do you really think you can do better than the Red Wolf? You can keep him company in hell, die you brat. Here we go. Actually, you would do better outside of the tank. Maybe not. Perhaps I should put you back in the tank. Wow, that only did 14, huh? Okay, so saying that it was hit by a violent shock, that means that it has the potential for something to break, and if something on his tank breaks, it means he won't be able to attack. Alright, yeah, get your ass back in the tank, Stella. Even though you're not really going to do that much with your machine gun. Still, you'll be yeah, so see, he can't attack now with whatever he was going to attack with because of the armor-piercing shell. So we're going to hit him with a couple more just to make sure that he can't attack us. It is a badass looking tank. Okay. Alright, so that's still functional. And that other thing is still functional too. Alright, I think we're gonna get him with, I think that's as much as we can get out of him. Okay. So now we just have to whittle him down. I don't know how much health he has, but we're just gonna... well, the first tank, the mosquito, we get it by finding it in a cave. The wild buggy, we get finding it in a building. Oh, here he is. He exited the tank. And we destroyed his protector. I'll explain what that is in a second. The ambulance we got... Yeah, you start off with nothing. The ambulance we got after beating one of the wanted bounties in a hospital. We got the ambulance after that. The Abrams tank we found buried in the dirt in a cave. And then the other ones you find either by finding them or purchasing them. Alright. A protector is a special piece of armor that you can wear. It really, really boosts your defense. But if one breaks, you can't use it anymore and you have to buy a new one. Of course, he probably still has high evasion and stuff like that. Yeah. Hopefully we have the power to beat him. Otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. Okay. We can damage him, so that's good. Oh, there we go. We got him. So we got 4,500 from that. We got 2,500. No, I don't think it's hard to pick up and play at all. In fact, I would say that this is probably one of the best games to just pick up and play. Because you don't really have to do anything in it. You can do whatever you want. I would highly recommend this game to anybody. So not only do we get 2,500 gold from him, since he was a bounty, we can go to a hunter's office and pick up the bounty on him, which I think was like 30,000 or something like that. So yeah, we're about to make a shitload of money. And not only that, but we're about to get a new tank. Cough. You're the one from back then. He was the guy who got the first tank with us. So we met him all the way back in the beginning of the game. Why are you here? Heh. So much for the infamous Red Wolf, huh? You can't die. You owe me a rematch. Yeah, when we first got Stella, who is our soldier character, him and her got into a shouting match, and he just basically brushed her off when she wanted to beat him up. Heh, you still have a good bark on you, pup. Get in my tank, Nocturne. If you ever meet a woman called Nina on your travels, tell her that Wolf has already forgotten about that woman from back then. Farewell, kid, and good luck. We got a new tank. But first, we need to name it. And I think, since this is called the Red Wolf, I think the only name that fits Fenrir. Alright, the only problem is we only got 3 people, so we need to search on the tank. Hold on, before we do that though. Hey bitch. You proud of what you did? So, you see, Gomez threatened to kill me if I didn't take part in his ruse. You'll forgive me, right? It's all in the past. Whatever. I'm gonna steal your stuff though. We found a stuffed wallet. And we found a golden bar, which we can sell for money. Anything in your closets? No. Nothing there. And we'll check the drawers. Okay. Alright. No. You start off as the main character, who his class is called a hunter, and he has the best skills with driving a tank and fighting with it. The second guy you get, Masakazu, he's your mechanic, so he's good at fixing tanks, and he's a good support character. And Stella, the third character you get, is a soldier, so she's actually better fighting outside of a tank, because she gets more powerful weapons and armor. Okay, this is bad, because I got the 2 tanks parked on top of each other. Alright, but that's fine, because we need to search. And we can tow it. And now that we can tow it, we don't need to be here anymore. So let's go back to the starting town, Rio Rado. Alright, so what we're gonna do, since we're not gonna use Amber anymore, Alright, so you get in there. Alright. Masakazu, you're gonna go in Dragoon. And Stella, Skeets is yours. Alright, let's see what Fenrir has. Okay, it doesn't have much in the name of SP, but okay, it's got a really good main gun. It's got a machine gun. It's got a SE unit, which is a secondary special gun. It has a better C unit and has a better engine, and it has the chassis is the Red Wolf. All right, so this is the best tank we have right now. And this is one of the tanks that we're going to be using at the end of the game. Alright, so we got those two parked right there. Oh, and the game starts with your dad kicking you out of the house because you want to become a hunter. So we can talk to him. Huh, it's you. What do you want? So if you hit retire, that ends the game. And you can do this anytime after you get your first tank. You big moron. Don't you get it? I threw you out. You're no longer my son. Alright, let's fill up on our supplies here. Yes, let's get our armor tiles filled up. I know, right? Well, he's your father, so he's not afraid of you, really. Alright, let's collect that reward. So yeah, tanks can't go over certain terrain. So sometimes you have to exit the tank and do stuff on foot. Hey, welcome to the Hunter office. Good job, Nocturne. Gomez's bounty amounts to 50,000 gold. Are you gonna cash it in now? Bet your ass I am. Yup. I'm sure people will be talking about your deeds. Yeah, Gomez is one of the last bounties you can get. And now that we have 65,000, we have enough to get another tank. Alright, so let's fire up that dog system. Alright, we can't go to port. We can't, it's pretty big. It's pretty sizable. You can see on this list, these are some of the towns that we can teleport to. You fill up this entire list. And there's even some towns that you can't teleport to, like the one we're going to now. We can go to Audrey. That's the closest place to it. But we still need to drive to it because we can't get to Port Slum from the dog system. But we can't drive down the road here because Port Slum is down this way. But yeah, the game world is pretty big. Oh, we'll just use our secondary guns on these, because they're not difficult at all. Yeah, these are like beginning of the game enemies. They can't even damage us. Yes. You have limited ammo for your main gun and your SE weapons, but your secondary guns are unlimited ammo. Alright, here we are. I think it's... I think it's this building over here. It has to be one that we can enter in tanks. Okay, so not this one. Is it you? No, it's not. Can't be. So yeah, for your main gun and your SE guns, you have limited ammo, but the secondary guns are unlimited. And you can mod the tanks to carry more ammo, get higher defense, all that kind of stuff, but I was holding off on it because I wanted to wait until I got the tanks that we're going to use at the end of the game, which we have one of them now, and we're going to get another one right now. Yes, it did. Okay, I went all around the world, and nothing. Yeah, they kept making games for the Famicom up until like 94. And then 95 was the last games they made for the NES over here. NES lasted a long time. Alright, we'll check the building. We'll check all the buildings. Yeah, they are. Alright. Is this it? No, this isn't it. And you see you get different overworld music when you're in a tank or outside of a tank. So this music that you heard is the music when you don't have a tank. Okay, we're not going to bother with these things because they're way too weak. They're not even worth it. Come on. There we go. I don't like that the tanks are on top of each other, because that's going to make it a pain in the ass to get them back inside. Here he is. Hey, Jerko. I got some cash for you. Just look at this tank. What a beauty, eh? I can sell it to you if you're so inclined. Now we're talking. So what's your best offer? Oh, come on. Whatever. Fine. Yeah, like, it's really random what he sells it for, but it's around 60-something thousand. Fine. You want to play hardball? I can do that. This is BS. I'm mad now. It said in the thing it was like around 60-something. Alright, whatever, dickhead. Alright, I don't know who's in what vehicle. Okay, they're in the right vehicles. Alright, let me check something, because that's really annoying. That's the Panther. There we go. Yeah, it says the price is at random. Let me try everything I got. Hey, do you have anything to say? I came here after hearing about a guy selling an awesome tank. It is amazing, but it's way too expensive. I forgot, you can hit the D-pad to advance dialogue as well. Alright. Yeah. I will give you 1 gold for this, sir. Alright, it's everything I got. Blow me. Alright, asshat's not gonna sell. So we need to come back with more, apparently. Alright. Alright, never mind that. Give this to me. Because I want to have the fast travel system. Not bored. Not that. Tools. Alright, let's go to... Let's go to Ed. No, let's go to Seoul. Okay, are you selling? Nope, I don't need you. That's the repair guy up there. That's the hunter's office. Let's save the game. Yes. Alright, so we couldn't get the Abrams tank yet. So, let's actually go to... Let's go to Elmigra. Your parts aren't really that good, though. aren't really that good. Although, the C unit's good. Eh. I think this had some really good parts. Yeah. Okay. Alright, what? Let me see. Capacity 38 tons. I'm mostly going to be looking to stock up on the Fenrir since that's one of our tanks we're using for the end of the game. Alright, so you have pretty good stuff. Yeah, the engine you have is better than what they're selling, I think. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here, because we got a lot accomplished. Yeah, we're going to stop here for the night. Make sure that saves. Okay, so we got a lot accomplished. We took down some more bounties. We got a couple more vehicles. We got one of our endgame vehicles, so that's good. We'll start souping that up when we can. And yeah, I think the next time I'm playing this is... Let me look at my schedule. Tuesday, I'm going to play this again. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. I'm going to play Jackal for the NES. Wednesdays, of course, we're going to start ranking the Sega Dreamcast games with Dreamcast Delirium. Thursday, we're going to play an FDS game called Martian Vale, because I think the main character in it is cute. And on Friday, we're making a grand return to Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom. I'm going to finish it. We're going to have to start from the beginning again, but that's okay, because I'm going to play the vanilla version. I'm not going to play the translated one. We're just going to play regular old Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom. Thank you for the head pats. I really appreciate it. And as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate everything you guys do. I'm glad you guys drop in. Even if you don't chat, I'm glad you're here. Let's play the outro. Thank you. But don't go anywhere, because we're going to raid somebody. We're going to see who's streaming, and we're going to go bother them.